If you love hot tea as much as I do, you're in for a treat because today it's the tea tag. Hello everyone, my name is Misty Nicole of LadyPrefersToSave.com. Welcome to another video on my channel. Today I am taking the tea tag. The reason I'm taking the tag is a few weeks ago I took the coffee tag, and since not everyone drinks coffee, I thought it'd be really fun to talk about all the awesome teas that I really enjoy year-round. So the first question in the tag is hot or cold tea? For me, generally it's hot tea, but there are a few exceptions, including kombucha, which I homebrew at home, and then after it goes through the second ferment, I have a small mini fridge for it to go into, and so that would be one of the ways I drink it cold. The second question, strong or hot tea? If it's hot tea, I want it really strong, particularly if I am drinking chai or, say, an Irish or English breakfast tea. I need as much caffeine in the morning as I can possibly get. The third question, loose or bag tea? And again, that really depends. For me, as someone who's zero waste at home, I really try to buy loose tea and use my French press to process the tea. With that said, there are a lot of amazing organic, vegan, zero waste companies that do have bag tea that I compost at home. The fourth question, do you buy your tea out or do you steep at home? Well, when I was in college, when I was an undergrad, the Teavana store chain was still open, and so when I had the opportunity to go to the mall and to go to Teavana, I would definitely go. It was a great treat. I loved their teapot collection, and so that was really awesome. I have on occasion purchased tea out at, say, a local coffee shop in the afternoon if I was having a meeting, or if I was seeing a legal client, I might have tea depending on what time of day it is. Or if I am occasionally in a Starbucks, in a Target, somewhere in a nice city away from my uber tiny small town, I might get a tea, especially their summer teas. They're really, really good, and most of them are hibiscus tea, which I could definitely drink at home. The fifth question, what is my favorite cold tea? And that would probably be, again, hibiscus or green tea or some kind of fusion. And the next question is, what are my favorite hot teas? And so I thought I would bring in my humongous tea jar and pull out a few of my favorites and share them with you. But one of the first ones here are the Bigelow Lemon Ginger Probiotic. This is really good tea, especially when you're a little bit under the weather. This is in the same vein as the traditional medicinals throat coat, but a whole lot cheaper. So if you are in need of that, especially during allergy season, check that one out. I also really like, from Numi Organics, their Rubio's tea, really, really good. And this is only in, say, the $7 range at my local Walmart, so pretty affordable for organic tea. Also from Bigelow, the Perfect Peach, which comes out April through August each year, which is really good. I think this is leftover from last year. From Tazo, chamomile tea. And I will tell you, on the tea, I do steep equal parts green tea and chamomile tea and steam my face with it, and it is absolutely amazing. And then after I steam it, I wash my face with 2 tablespoons of locally sourced honey, which I know is a little bit faux pas to say as a vegan, but it is amazing, and it has cleared my skin since I was a child. I've had horrible issues with eczema, and I have tons of allergies to PABA and to aluminum and talc and a myriad of other things, which is why I don't wear makeup that often. And so I find that it helps me to both prep my skin and keep it clean. So chamomile, multi-purpose there. Also from Bigelow, orange and spice. I really like that one. Twinings winter spice, really good. I get this on Amazon for about $3 a box through Subscribe and Save. Absolutely delicious. I also really like the Numi Organic Aged Earl Grey in the morning. It's awesome. Also from Tazo, the Sweet Wild Orange. I love this tea along with the Tazo Passion. Both of these are good hot or cold, and to me they're sweet enough that I don't have to put any sweetener in them whatsoever. So this is a great way, especially if you're trying to lose a little weight, to get some extra fluids in. I also, as I'm digging through this, love the Numi jasmine green tea, which is really, really good and organic. I also enjoy, as does my husband, the Twinings Irish breakfast tea, and you can get a box of 36 of these around $6 at Walmart neighborhood markets, so that's a really good deal. Actually cheaper than Amazon. I also enjoy for breakfast the Tazo Chai Organic. I love that a couple years ago this came out in organic, and the cool thing about Tazo is you can compost both the bag and the string and the tea bag and product itself. So compared to a lot of other brands, that's really awesome. I also like from Tazo their Wake English breakfast tea, which is really, really good, and in the $4 to $5 range, so pretty affordable there. And the last two that I'm seeing here, wait a minute, another one, so I'm digging through the mystery pot. Twinings Chai. Now I do prefer the Tazo, but I think my husband got this somewhere on sale. Pretty good, and also from Amazon, Subscribe and Save, a really, really good deal. Also, I do keep, I know it looks a little suspect there, but that is just Sleepy Time tea. This is actually the extra strength with echinacea in it that I keep for both flu season and allergy season, which is pretty much all the time for me. So I keep these on hand medicinally, but I just keep them in my tea jar. And this is actually from Republic Teas that I order. If you can see it here and see some of the little jasmine, and there's actually whole bits of blueberry and cranberry in there. This is their one of their Downton teas that I forgot that I had received as a gift, and a friend online had mentioned them to me, and I forgot that I actually had a tin of these. This is absolutely amazing tea, and you can get it online, and if you are a fan of Downton Abbey, you've got to get it. This is, I believe, Mrs. Patmore's tea, so really, really cute gift idea. Question 7 is, when do you like to drink tea? For me, it just depends on what's going on that day. If I have a meeting, or I need to go to one of my volunteer projects, or I have a legal client, which I've taken on a few lately, I'm going to start with the awake tea and the chai about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and so by my 8 a.m. meeting, I am very, very alert. If it's just a day where I need to do blogging, maybe a cup of tea around 6 in the morning, and coffee in the morning, and then 2 decaffeinated tea in the evening, so it really depends. Question 8 is, how do you take your tea? Well, for me, that would depend. I'm drinking chai or something where it's a dark tea, like a Rubio's, I would more than likely add some kind of vegan creamer with, say, chocolate almond milk or a Califia Farms or something to that extent. Question 9, have I always liked tea? And no, I haven't. I grew up with a grandmother and uncle who drank sweet tea, very southern, very syrupy tea constantly. So while it was in the house and readily available for me to drink, it was not really my favorite. As I danced as a child, I was always geared towards drinking filtered water first, refrigerated water. We always kept water, a picture of it in the refrigerator, and so that was my go-to for many years. Question 10, what tea do you recommend? I would say anyone starting out with a tea, you can't go wrong with a chai. 11, what is my favorite brand of tea? I would have to say I have several. I really like Republic of Teas. I also like Numi. I like Tazo. I like Twinings, and I really like Bigelow teas. Number 12, what is my least favorite tea? Still to this day, I am not a fan of Southern sweet tea. 13, is there a particular snack that you like with your tea? Yes. If I'm drinking mint tea in the summer, whether it's hot or cold, I really enjoy it with a cucumber and tomato salad. If I am drinking chai, I enjoy my overnight oats or oatmeal or some kind of fruit salad. In question 14, what is my favorite mug for tea? And this right here. Tea time is me time. And with that said, everyone, that was the tea tag. I'm going to go ahead right now and tag in 3 other people to take this tag. I am going to tag in Love Esty. I'm also going to tag in Roxanne from The Guy's Life. And Mr. Christopher from Christopher Cupcakes, I'm going to tag him in as well. And while we're on the subject of Christopher Cupcakes, I want to say thank you so much for the lovely package that he sent me full of Lush cosmetics. He knows how cruelty-free is definitely something that weighs on my heart, and efficacy around hair and skin products, and I appreciate it so much. And this week I will be sending out to you a package with some goodies, including one of my favorite brands of tea, so be on the lookout for that. With that said, everyone, thank you so much for watching. And now I want to ask you, what is your favorite tea or favorite way to drink tea? Or if you know of any American or Canadian or North American teas or tea manufacturers that are zero waste or organic that I might not know about, leave me a comment below and let me know all about them. And if you want to take this tag, I'm going to go ahead and post the questions down below. And if you do take it, please come back and leave me a comment because I would love to check out your video as well. With that said, please be kind to yourself and to others and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for watching.